Now we will see how to fetch our data from our table. So this is our simple query command. First is we'll simply write select star from our table name. And second is mentioning the where condition. So for that we will write select star from table name, where here you mention the condition that what type of records you want to retrieve from your database. So if you want to retrieve all the database of the employees who are having the age less than 22 or greater than 25, so you simply mention that condition over here in this where clause, where you mention the column name. Here our column name is age, which is having the integer data type. So we simply write age, which should be less than 22. So after executing this command, we will be retrieving all the data of the employees which are having age less than 22. So to retrieve data after executing the select statement, you can either treat a cursor as iterator, or you can simply call the cursor methods which are fetch1. Well, this method which will be used to retrieve a single result or single row from the retrieved list of data. Or you can simply call the fetch all method to get a list of all the matching rows which are retrieved by that executed command. Now this is an example of executing this command of select query. So here we are first using the iterator method, which is we are writing a loop, for loop, where we will be retrieving all the data from this executed command, which is select star from our table name, and then we'll print this data. Okay. Now here we have also mentioned this order by and given the column name. So this line will give you the data in order wise, or you can say properly sorted manner, and default it will give you the retrieved database in ascending manner. Okay. So now we'll go to our Python Studio and run this commands. So as you can see here, I have written a execute command select star from our employee. Now I am printing c.fetchAll. So this will give me the list of every record which are right now present in our table. So when you will run this, here you will see that we are retrieving a list of tuples, which each tuple is having every record. Okay. Now if I write c.fetch1, caps lock, fetch1, then it will be giving me only single record from our database, which is the very first record of our table. Okay. And if I write fetch many, and here you can set the limit of how many records you want to retrieve from your table. So if I write 4, then it will give me only 4 records from your table. Okay. So this is how you retrieve data from your table using SQLite in Python. So the summary of this video is that we learned how to use the syntax of select or to retrieve data from your table in Python, and we have seen the use of select statement, that you can either use the cursor as iterator, or we can simply call the cursor's default methods, which are fetch1 to retrieve single row or fetch all to retrieve multiple rows, or you can use the fetch many method to retrieve a limited number of rows that you want. So concluding this video series, we have learned the basic CRUD operations to perform on SQLite using Python program. And if you want to learn more about SQL commands, and if you don't know anything about SQL, then you can refer my earlier playlist of learning data analytics using PostgresQL, where I have mentioned each and every usage and example of SQL commands, whether it is basic CRUD operations of inserting, deleting a row, table, altering their names, or performing basic date and time operations, etc. You can find it that playlist. I have provided the link of that playlist in our description box also. So if you find this video series informative and helpful, then please do like and subscribe our channel. And thanks for watching.